Welcome to the SmegMen podcast. Na 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 na.
What's going on?
What the fuck was that?
In a Jurassic Park. SmegMen. Welcome to the SmegMen podcast. This is episode 13. So I was expecting someone to be missing, to be honest. I was expecting somebody had tried the belt trick, with it being 13. Unlucky. Plus it's Friday tomorrow, not the 13th. That was Tuesday.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, that was Tuesday. But there's four of us. There's four of us. If we had 9, that's 13. There's all these connections. Jesus. So no one tried the belt trick then? No one had the breath?
I don't have the courage.
No, I don't think I do, to be honest.
I was genuinely going to try it out.
Yeah, I meant to.
Not the belt, they hold in your breath thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just forgot.
I didn't even have any intention of trying that. I don't know. I might do in the moment. The
I'll give
moment
it a
might
go.
just take me.
In the name of the podcast, I'll try it.
I respect that.
Yeah, that's dedication. I respect that quite a lot.
But from an audio point of view, not really that helpful.
Yeah. I'll give you a review.
Yeah, the review.
Yeah.
If I can.
I mean, you could record the audio. You could record
If you want.
thrashing about and the.
That's how we start the Patreon.
Yeah.
Jordan's breath-holding wank videos.
We've got video it now.
Yeah, different costume for every week. All this for just £2.50 a month.
Yeah. Bargain.
It's like 63p a wank or something.
Yeah.
It's all right. That.
Yeah, I'd go for that. Doing them for free.
How much is it? You can sell your jizz, can't you?
Can I?
What can you do now? Oh, if for people who want to, women who want to artificially inseminate themselves.
Really?
Yeah, sperm banks.
Oh,
Yeah.
sperm bank, right.
Yeah, just go there, knock a wank out. I don't know what you get paid. I know a bit ago there were a guy who had like fucking 300 kids or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What, do they have like superior sperm?
He must have just been on paper, just everything that people wanted. You know,
Right.
No.
tall, fucking. Well educated. Oh, in fact, I think that was the thing about it. He were
Everything that we're not.
lying. He were lying as well.
Oh, really?
So it were all bullshit.
Populated the world with pieces of shit everywhere, basically.
Some homeless guy.
What a bunch of dumb bitches.
I think the people at Sperm Bank should have maybe been doing the job a bit better though.
Yeah. Speaking of stupid women,
Yeah.
I saw there's a new thing where like it's getting to the fucking Black Mirror stage where people are putting fucking chips in their arm and shit.
Yeah.
And some girl on YouTube put like the sensor that opens a Tesla car. She like implanted it in her own arm,
Right.
so she can now open a car. Like, I don't know if she like fucking pugs her forearm or something.
Yeah.
It's
Or like
disgusting.
What's the point?
I watched a guy that actually just cut his arm open and put like an iPhone in his wrist. It was like a Vice documentary thing, but it all went like rotten everywhere. It was disgusting. And he couldn't really do anything with it. It wasn't like interacting with his body. It was just could check time and use a calculator and stuff.
They say now you can, or maybe soon, you're going to be able to stick like a
It's happening
memory
this year.
card in
It's
your head.
happening this year. It's Neuralink, it's called. By that same company, Tesla, Elon Musk's making it. They're testing it on people this year. They've got people to sign up to let them drill a hole in the brain and put a chip in it.
Yeah.
So it's actually happening, all this stuff. It's crazy. It's scary stuff.
It is something from like Black Mirror or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's literally an episode? Like with
Yeah, it is,
did you
it
say
is.
like memories and
Yeah.
stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah, you can like rewatch them back and stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
It's like the best episode.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
They did a survey in London. I read it a few weeks ago, and like 1 in 10 people said they'd consider getting a chip in their arm to make it like quicker to pay for stuff that's contactless.
What the fuck?
And obviously, like you're in London, so I get it. Likely have to run for fucking like tubes and shit, but you don't have to fucking sell your soul.
I mean, a chip in you for paying for stuff, that's not too bad, I wouldn't say. It's pretty convenient, I suppose.
It's the first step.
Yeah. But I don't know. I won't want a fucking memory card drilling into my brain. I don't
No,
fancy that.
Yeah.
People start putting chips in their arms for contactless. Before you know it, it'll be like, well, why wouldn't we just chip like babies when they're born?
Yeah.
So we know where they are at all times, and then they'll never get abducted.
Yeah. Well, they already do know where everyone is with phones.
You'd
don't
never
they?
get away with crimes though either, because they just fucking download your memories and fuck you
Well,
with
it's
them.
all on your phone, isn't it? That's what people don't realise. It's all there already.
Yeah.
It's video in your face off it. It's got everything, that thing. No, it's absolutely crazy, really.
There were some lenses a few years ago, weren't there? Some
Yeah,
like
Google
contact
Glass or
lenses
something,
that you can,
Yeah.
so you can like zoom in and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think they're nearly ready, because I
Are
read
they?
something about that not long ago.
Right.
It's gonna get to the stage though
I'll
where
probably get them. They're pretty good. My
Yeah.
eye, it make me have actual normal eyesight. But
yeah. It's gonna get to the stage though where they're just literally implanting all knowledge into babies or something.
Mm.
And then if them chips break when everyone's adults, we're all just gonna be like mongoloids. Who don't know
Yeah.
anything.
I watched a thing years ago, a Stephen Hawking thing, and he was talking about what we could do in the future, and like he was saying have like, what would it be called? Your skin repels radioactivity, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the word for like lead? So it's fucking. Fuck knows, can't think of the word.
Anti-radiation.
What is the word?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, mate. I didn't.
But it was basically, so obviously radiation couldn't be kept through your skin. But I
Right.
think if you got a cut, it was only your skin he was saying. So if you got a cut, it'd still affect you.
Yeah.
But fuck knows. And then there were loads of other shit, but I can't remember them. That was the one that stuck
Who
out.
said that?
Stephen Hawking.
I'm sure he's an idiot. he's an idiot. He can't. He's trying to tell everyone, "Help me," and they're just like controlling his computer voice.
Well, it's all behind
The bloody
stage
government.
typing
Yeah,
out.
yeah, the government.
The government. They implanted a chip in his
Yeah,
head.
yeah. The puppet for the government.
No, they've just taken over his little speaker. That's all they'd have to do. They won't even have to do out for him.
Is he still alive?
No, he died a bit
Ah,
ago,
right,
didn't
I'm
he?
gonna say.
R.I.P.
I'm sure he died.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Besmirching a dead man's name like that.
I know. I feel bad now.
No, you don't, you lying
I
bastard.
don't know. I never liked him.
Cheated on his wife or something, didn't he?
How the fuck did he manage that?
I'll put you in my will if you just touch it.
Oh, yes, you like that, don't you?
Oh my
Can
god.
I put my USB in you?
Aren't you, don't you believe in flat earth, John?
Basically, from looking into it, I don't believe in anything anymore. I don't believe anything at all, honestly. It's like, because basically what, I hadn't seen this world. I've seen an image of it on like Universal Pictures or something, you know?
Yeah.
But none of us have ever seen it. None of us are an astronaut. I can't like take anyone's word for it.
Yeah.
So from what I can see, I just don't know.
I've seen
Do you
some
know
of
what
this
I
shit,
mean?
like people say,
It's all CGI, isn't it? They're all saying. Basically.
yeah, like, and when you're in a plane, people say you can see the curvature of the earth, and they say that's it's the windows have been shaped so it looks
is.
like that.
But even Neil deGrasse Tyson says you can only see the curve at like 70,000. I think it's like 100,000 miles high or something.
Right, I don't
And the
I don't
planes
know.
don't fly that high, so even he like says you can't see the curve from there. It's complicated stuff when you start
Yeah,
looking
but-
into it.
What does the government, specifically NASA, gain from fooling everyone into thinking that the Earth is round when it's not?
Because they might hold the answers to why we're here, you know, what life's about and things like that. Everybody just thinks you're here to work and we're stuck on a ball right now.
Have you ever like
Right.
But if there were things out there that were like you could explore and stuff, you know, maybe I don't
Yeah, but
know.
you can.
Maybe we're in a petri dish and there's like
People sail around the world.
Yeah, but-
that's, like my point, like if you ever been on a plane, like how come if you're going overseas, like if it's flat,
yeah
you're gonna have to like fly like that at some point. Say if you're going to Australia,
yeah.
No, because there's no bottom of it. The whole planet's just on.
the whole planet.
Say it's a plate. It's a plate.
Yeah.
All of the islands are on the top,
So we're basically.
and then on the
The
outer edge there's
basically
a
the
massive
thing
wall
there's
of
an
ice,
ice
like
wall
Game of
around it.
Thrones.
The thing, do you know? If you look at a world map right now, right, in the South Pole is Antarctica, and they reckon on the old maps that I forgot his name. There were an old pirate ship guy called something Cook that did all the maps for England, and on his
Captain
old
Cook.
maps, Captain Cook, that's it. He doesn't have a first name, it's just Captain Cook, innit?
Yeah.
But he did all the maps for like the English Queen and stuff like hundreds of years ago, and you can still find them. And on his map, the South Pole, Antarctica, goes all the way around the edge, and the North's in the very centre, and East and West go in circles, you know, around the North.
Right.
It's hard to explain. People don't know anything about it when you really start digging
I
into
think
it.
Captain Cook actually ended up being cooked and eaten
Really?
by Hawaiians.
Wow. Didn't know that.
I think it were Hawaii. It might not be.
Yeah.
But it were one of the American
But yeah,
islands.
I'm none the wiser from looking into it all. It's just made me think everybody's so cocksure on it's round. And like, they're just taking other people's words for it, they don't know.
Yeah, but you're taking other people's words for it. Well, you're not.
I'm not
'cause-
taking
'cause you haven't
anyone's
made a
word.
decision.
Yeah, basically, that's what I've decided. I don't believe anybody anymore.
I don't know. I just don't think you can get an education from YouTube,
No.
really.
No. I don't believe it. I don't really care, to be honest.
No, it's fucking ridiculous.
The flat earthers, they all believe in God and stuff, and they say it's the government make it up to, I don't know, it's to stop you believing God or some shit.
Right.
Is it that
Jesus.
ridiculous to believe in God? I think it's almost crazy to not believe in anything. So people just think we're like here for no reason.
It's not
Yeah,
no, it's
for
not
no
no
reason.
reason. Well, there ain't a reason behind it, but
There's got to be something bigger than us, hasn't there? There's got to be something.
Yeah, there's like tigers and shit.
There's got to be something bigger than
Elephants.
all of this, though. The planets and everything. You know.
why? Why has there got to be?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, why does your life have to fucking mean something? Why can't you just accept that you're here and you're probably just gonna die?
That
and then...
hurts so much. Oh, can't accept that.
You're gonna die and there's just gonna be nothing.
Oh,
You're gonna be
no.
really old and shit one
You're
day,
destroying me.
and then it's just gonna
my
go
dream.
black and there's no.
That's what I always thought. I was talking like you guys 2 years ago. I'm just saying I don't know. Look into it. It's, I don't know. It's probably round. But
No.
it could be flat.
No, well, with regards to the Earth being flat, I think that's a lot of bullshit. But like, in regards to whether like there's a fucking purpose to life, or whether you go somewhere, whether you die, or whether someone made it, or it with a fucking big bang, like no one actually knows. All anyone's got is a theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand like not.
I can't
Picking one
believe
side or the
people
other.
believe in the Big Bang. What is it? Can anybody explain what that is?
None of us three.
It's,
No.
it's like the most
No, no, no.
retarded idea that everything just went boom out of nothing and that's it.
It were like a build up of
Gases.
gases and like specific elements over time that eventually combusted.
Mm.
All in the space of an atom.
It's just, you know what I mean? To believe in that. Why believe in that? Like,
Yeah, but it's
It's
more
like
mental
more-
to believe in some arsehole in the sky who
it's
made
not.
everything.
We're like creating simulations in computers that are probably going to get so realistic we'll like recreate something like this someday. Someone on another planet might have hundreds more elements and there's loads of all different chemicals that we don't understand. They might have made a really simple simulation and that's what we're in.
They
Who
might have
fucking
made
knows?
a safe wanking belt
Yeah.
Yeah.
if they're that advanced.
Yeah.
If they're doing fucking anything of any worth.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I
maybe
hope there's
there's-
something bigger than us out there.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe we're like entertainment for some
I think so,
aliens,
yeah.
and they just like watching people wank and
Yeah.
Yeah.
argue with each other.
If that's the case,
Play dumb games
subscribe,
with fucking
subscribe, like, share. Get us out there, man.
Yeah, real uplifting message in this week's podcast.
The Earth's flat, and you're gonna die alone.
Don't worry, guys. There's a meaning to all this.
Did you see about Conor McGregor
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fucking.
punching that old man?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
in a bar. He went in with his whiskey that I can't remember what it's called. He offered them all a drink in there, everyone that were in there, and apparently one of them refused it, and he just ended up punching him.
Really?
This guy, it were a proper dirty punch as well, because this guy
Yeah.
was sat at the bar,
Wow.
and he just like jumped over and sort of punched him, and then
Kind of behind him from the side.
yeah,
Is there like footage of it?
yeah,
Oh, right.
he didn't drop him or all.
Mm.
Yeah, the guy's on a stool and he just kind of fucking got like moves his head a little bit. He didn't even knock him.
No, he just sort of
What
chooses
an
to
arsehole.
ignore it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think he should have been my wanker of the week, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No, I
Not a
never
good
much,
look.
Never much liked Conor McGregor, to be
No.
honest. And if you're listening, Conor, I'll fucking slap your head off. I've been saying it for years. I can take that guy. Just put me in a cage with him.
And practicing your Muay Thai.
Yeah, man.
And then also Mia Khalifa. You heard about her?
The porn star.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
ex-porn star. She's
Ain't she the one that wore like hijabs and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's
I know the one, yeah.
she's done an interview with one of her friends. Apparently, she said of all that porn, I think she did it for 3 months. She made 12 grand.
Wow.
That's it. That's dollars as well. So I've got the actual number in pounds here, which is less than 10 grand. 9,937, 31.
For how long? Sorry.
I think 3 months.
That's 3 months of work.
Yeah.
12 grand.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good wage, but
It's not.
And she probably got fucked like once every like 5 days or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking how many like DVDs is that she did? Like, how
yeah.
many
I mean,
scenes?
it's more like just having to look in your dad's eye. After all those fucking big black blokes have fucking torn her to bits.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I don't get. I don't get the girls who do it for a few months and then quit. If you're gonna do that, then try become the fucking one of the best and make a load of money at it. But don't do it for
Yeah.
a bit so it's out there forever, and then try be a normal person again.
Yeah, exactly. And she said
go
it's
and have
hard to
bunch
find a
of
job
kids.
and stuff now,
Yeah,
which
of
obviously
course.
it's gonna be, innit? She won't ever work with kids or I wouldn't have thought.
She
Which
won't
is
work
not wrong.
anywhere.
There's not wrong with it if she did, but people just won't want her working with the kids, will she? Will they?
No one will want to work with her.
Yeah,
No.
she won't need a job.
like devil.
She just sell
Yeah.
a bathwater.
Sell bathwater, yes.
All that. People pay for it, won't they?
Yeah, start a fucking business with fucking Belle Delphine. Both bath together and sell the water.
Imagine how much you'd get for a piss.
I know.
Like people would pay like 5 fucking grand.
It's
or
only in a
something.
little tub as well.
Yeah.
Tiny
Really?
little tub.
Wow.
Not
How
enough.
much, how much were they? Like each little bit of bathwater or whatever?
Like a shot.
No, like how much was it to buy?
Oh,
They were like, wasn't it like 13 quid or something?
I don't even know. I don't know.
Fucking hell.
They want 50. It wasn't like a quid. It were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It were a lot of money.
Jesus.
Can't believe people buy this.
Were there enough to wash your dick?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I'd have
Yeah.
done.
You know, like those little jars that you get a jam.
Yeah.
Not a full size one.
Yeah,
Just
the
like a
little tiny
one.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, it was just like one of
just
them.
enough to wash your dick in.
You
Yeah.
could just like stick your soft dick in it, I suppose. But yeah, it's like if you've got a vagina, you can make money loads of ways. If you just accept that you've got no dignity whatsoever, you could just like sell your socks or
Yeah. I know someone who used to sell like what were it? Who were like worn shoes and shit like that. You know,
Yeah,
high
yeah.
heeled shoes. And
Yeah.
They made plenty of money on it, and good for her because
Mhm.
she buys nice shoes, goes out in them, has fun in them, then just fucking sells them for loads of money.
it's mad, innit?
It's right business.
I think they make more money if they take pictures of themselves though.
Yeah, I think she might have done, but fucking hell, it's only a feet, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think we should sell Smeg water.
right.
Lovely, is that?
We'll all get in a bath together.
I'm just going to ask that. Do we have to be in the bath together?
Or we could just sort of hose ourselves down and come and scoop up the
Jesus.
The essence.
yeah, and we'll sell it in like bucket loads.
I don't think we're going to have many takers for that.
Nah.
Yeah, but you see, we're selling it in higher quantities.
Also, more bang for
A
your
litre.
buck.
Yeah, so like we'll just stick it in a bucket, like
Yeah.
like what you get like adhesives in and stuff. The big tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you buy it, we personally show up at your house and throw the bucket over you when you answer the door.
Yeah, and kick you and stuff. That's extras though. I mean, you might not want that.
Some people do.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll wash it. Well, you might not be clean, but then we'll. You can even tug one out while we're kicking fuck out if you want.
I just like you sort of saying that we, as 4 people, can produce a bucket of smegma.
Smeg water, I said.
No, it's just bathwater. There's no
Yeah,
jizz in this.
That's just the branding, not the ingredients.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
there's no
so it's
smegma
like-
in it.
So it's like 99.8% water.
It's mainly water
And
and
then-
like 1% grime.
We should.
Bit of sweat.
Yeah.
We'll get complaints if it doesn't have come in now. Won't we?
I'll come in it. Good for your skin, that stuff.
We'll have to list all the ingredients on the bottle, on the bucket.
Yeah.
Should I say?
I wonder if you could just sell your cum on the internet. You know, you're on about sperm banks.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could
I
just
don't know.
privately
It's
sell
like
this
on
stuff.
fucking Gumtree.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like-
Spunk tree.
Country.
Cum tree.
Surely there's got to be regulations against that.
I'd have thought so.
McDonald's.
Plus, people could just like do a crime and just lob your jizz about everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. True,
People
true.
have got like sexually transmitted diseases could like infect people and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think they don't survive in jizz, do they? You need to be in a body. As soon as you jizzed.
They survive in jizz as long as it's still like
Warm.
wet jizz.
Oh, right, is that what it is?
It's when it dries out.
Right.
Learning here, guys.
I only know that because
Science.
I heard Steve-O from Jackass tell a story about sniffing like a load of dried up coke that had blood in it
Oh yeah.
off a
Oh,
drug
yeah.
dealer's table, and he knew that he had HIV, but he didn't know at the
That's
time
crazy.
whether he were going to contract it or not.
Yeah,
He only
yeah.
found out that it doesn't live that long outside the body,
That's
like after
Wow,
the fact.
that would be an ordeal, wouldn't it? A pile of coke, but it's got AIDS in it, and you're like high
It's
on
just-
coke.
That's mental, because that, like, addiction, to be
Yeah.
that addicted,
I know.
that is
Yeah.
mental.
That's just like the lowest.
And he was
point.
really bad on it, apparently, Steve,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah.
Well, he went all sorts, wasn't he?
It does send you a bit fiendish while you're on it, though. That stuff, doesn't it? I can imagine, like
Yeah.
a giant pile of it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Consider.
I don't know, like, imagine if someone, like, just dropped a bit of turd. You, like, just flick the turd away and just carry on.
Probably, yeah.
Just, you know, like a little
Yeah.
marble-sized shit.
So what
deal
other
with that.
things could you put in coke to dissuade people from taking it? Like, what's the line? So obviously AIDS was...
Yeah, that's pretty. That's as good as you can go in it. Really,
You'd thought so.
no better.
I remember reading this
AIDS,
story.
there's nothing better.
I remember reading this story years ago online. I can't remember where it was. Probably Reddit. And it was this guy who, like, when he had a wank, he'd come into like a bit of cling film, and then he'd just let it dry on a windowsill. And then when it would dry, he'd sort of crush it into like little crystals,
Yeah.
pretty much, and then he'd put it in little coke baggies,
Yeah.
and then go to pubs and clubs and leave them on top of toilet
Really?
in clubs.
What a weirdo!
Just-
Oh my god!
because he knew that somewhere someone was snorting his cum.
Oh man! At first, I thought you were going to say it has the exact same effect as cocaine. I was going to be like banging loads out tonight, drying that shit up.
While you've got your belt on.
Fucking shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Just came to mind then, fucking hell.
That's a pretty good way to spread your seed, as they say.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's like psycho killer behaviour in it to be.
Yeah, it is, isn't
so
it?
going
It's a bit
through
weird.
all things, different things of drying it,
You just imagine like,
crystallising it.
I can imagine the guy like leaving the cubicle in a club and then like some guy going in after him
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
not hear him go, oh, sick!
Jackpot!
Just smiles and walks away.
He's got a grin on his face as he walks out the bathroom.
Enjoy, buddy.
Jesus, we should be announcing this. There'll be people doing that now. There's people all over fucking jizzing into little.
It is a
fucking
funny
bags.
idea. I might just get one of these little packets ready for one of my mates one day, you know, in my wallet ready.
So maybe that's what we do instead of smeg water.
Yeah.
We all collectively come on a piece of cling film.
It's a good idea.
And then we'll put it on Neil's windowsill.
Yeah. I mean,
Please
it's a
don't.
work in progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll come up with something.
Turn your windowsill into a little jizz workstation.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It already is, isn't it?
Well, I wish I hadn't have touched it.
Ran your hands across it. I was talking to Jordan through the week about. Do you remember that Mel Gibson recording years ago where he's like, he rings up his. I don't know if she's
His Russian wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going mental.
It's fucking hilarious.
I don't remember that.
Have you
Don't
not seen
remember
it?
that.
Let's see if I can get it.
He's ringing her up, and I think he's
It's
pissed. And he's,
insane.
Yeah, mate, it's like fucking 15 minutes long or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not. It's like an hour long. It's 8 parts.
Is
on
it? Yeah.
YouTube. I watched them all.
yeah.
From the one I've seen is like all the best bits condensed.
Yeah. He's ringing her up, and he's like, he's giving her loads of shit, and then he's like, when I come home from work, you should suck my cock because I deserve it.
You should blow me before we get in the jacuzzi.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah.
Those tits you've had done, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them.
What time we on, bro? We can watch it in break if you want.
Sort of coming up to half an hour.
Have you heard this new band? It's called Black Paedophile Excrement. Quite cool, actually. Did you hear about the government's new plan to tackle knife crime?
Yeah.
No.
The little. Well, yeah, go on.
Obviously, we don't have guns over here, so we don't really do mass shootings. We're a bit more medieval with our violent crime. So the government has planned to put anti-knife messages on their boxes in fried chicken shops.
Really?
Yeah. They've produced 300,000 empty fried chicken boxes and given them out to like 200 different fried chicken takeaways around the country.
Like, what kind of messages are on them? Like stabbing kills.
I think the one I saw were like, yeah. I think the one I saw said hashtag knife free.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Some guy's gonna look at that when he's getting served his food, and he'll just think, oh yeah, I've got a knife, I can get this for free.
Is it like a cigarette packet warning type of?
Yeah, the one I saw, it was just a black box, and then it just said hashtag knife free at the bottom, but it said it were gonna have like stabbing stories, so there'll be people who've died and stuff for it, and they'll be telling their stories on the box.
Yeah.
So you can have a good laugh while you're eating your meal.
Yeah.
Yes, there are many more stabbing causes death things. Stabbing causes cancer. Maybe.
Yeah.
Stabbing's gay.
Can't stop it, mate.
If you stab around your children, they're 50% more likely to stab someone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll just be dumb shit. It'll be like, hey kids, don't stab your brethren. Have some dope wings instead.
It'll be like, yo, blood.
Obviously-
Stabbing sucks, homie.
People have said that it's racist, but the government's excuse is it's where young people hang out.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's just kids. I had
Everyone
a,
says everything's racist, though.
know.
It's not racist.
I had
is
a
it?
knife crime thing in my history where I accidentally cut someone's face because I was just a little kid playing with a knife, waving it in my friend's face, and then he went like, put his face forward like he wasn't threatened, and it stuck in his head, the knife. And it was like,
I remember that.
when it happened, I panicked so bad, like on the bus. It were on a school bus on the way home.
It was eyelid, wasn't
Oh
it?
my
Yeah,
God.
it were really bad.
You
It,
stabbed
like,
someone in the eye?
I slashed the face.
Slashed
Right.
his eyelid. It
It
didn't
was
like
bad.
touch the eye. Or
No, it was like a good friend of mine. You know, he was like one of my best friends. Like,
Yeah.
No, he
it
wasn't.
didn't last long after that.
He wasn't
Yeah,
one of my
he
best
got rid of
friends.
me after that. But yeah, it was bad. I had to go apologise to his parents and stuff. All the teachers thought of like some psycho killer. It got really bad. But
Did you have to go see a therapist or anything?
no, I didn't go that far. I'm all right now.
Yeah. If you say so.
But it wasn't like I didn't mean to do it. Do you know what I mean? So I can see how people shoot each other and stuff. I can see how it happens. I think
Yeah.
if I had a gun, I'd probably have shot someone by accident.
If guns were allowed, we were on about this the other day, weren't we? Saying if guns were allowed in this country, I'd have been shot
Oh,
ages
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I'd have been shot loads of times.
Can you get like videos on that screen, Neil?
Yeah.
Speaking of guns and racism, this is a video of a guy called Parker Mustaine from America. He uploaded 2 videos. I think he sent them round through WhatsApp at his Catholic high school.
Right.
I think it's hilarious, but I'd like to get your guys' take on it. If you want to press play, Neil.
Howdy, I'm Parker Mustaine, and I hate black people. They're the worst. They're stinky, and they just suck. They're just bad people.
Stinky.
You notice over there is a box of Jordans. The favorite pair of shoes for a black man. I'm gonna show you what I think of a black man.
Oh my god.
All niggers.
Wow.
Is he a real?
Yeah,
Is it a
like
joke?
he actually meant that. No, like that's a real guy.
Yeah.
So
So it wouldn't be very funny if it were a
I can't remember.
parody.
I can't remember where he's from in America, but his granddad is like a guy, like a really big political guy who gets
Yeah.
politicians elected,
Right.
who got done for corruption, and then his dad's some like big lawyer or something. But there should be another video, Neil.
Alright, okay.
I think
Alright,
shooting some expensive trainers is really that offensive to black people.
Yeah, I thought it
that was
was
like
a
the least
joke
expensive,
at first.
offensive part. I mean,
I don't know.
Probably an empty box.
And Parker Mushin, hater of all black men. Seems that our nigger hasn't quite learned his lesson yet. Seems like he needs 25 rounds to the dome.
Oh my, this is a joke.
It's not, mate.
I don't think that was enough.
Picks up another gun.
Oh God.
he's going to be a mass
Thank you
shooter.
very
Oh,
much for watching my
100%.
PSA. Fuck all niggers.
Wow. It's
Wow.
kind of scary that people are that stupid. Isn't it? Wow, and he's got a gun.
I just loved the bit where it comes back and it's like,
Yeah.
hi, it's me again.
Hater of all black men.
Well, welcome to killanigger.com.
It's like you may remember me from.
yeah. Slowly getting more professional with his delivery, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be a good watch a few more videos.
Yeah, he's definitely getting into it. Becoming more of a presenter type.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me again. Parker, destroyer of all coons. In today's video.
I feel like this guy's never met a black person or something.
Probably got beat up by some at school or something. And he just decided he hates them all now.
I reckon it's from that guy you were on about his granddad or something. Who
Yeah.
one of them?
Well, he's not in the school anymore. And I think he got arrested.
How old is he?
16.
Yeah, 16.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
To be fair, at 16, if I had a gun and I were in South America, maybe I'd be doing that, who knows, you know. I were an idiot when I
I
was
suppose
16.
people about that age, they are angrier though, aren't they? Like,
yeah. You could easily make a
crazy
mistake,
views.
couldn't
Yeah.
you? There weren't any cameras when we were 16 everywhere, were there, like?
What do you mean? Camera phones?
Yeah, yeah.
They
it
weren't, they
was-
were just shit.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah.
terrible.
Can't remember what episode it was when I told you about that Tinder profile that I made for my mate.
Yeah.
I think it was the first one I recorded here, so that episode 6 now.
They were a while ago.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I suppose I'll show you for the photos that we put up first. It was one sort of normal one.
Jesus
That
Christ.
one.
That was just clearly Photoshop.
Yeah, with the exact same face on that. The crazy this, bear in mind, this actually worked as well. He somehow got people liking him. Just here for Chuke's scraps. Got any Bloids? Question mark. Bloids means cocaine for anyone who... Honestly, I'm not fussy. Just looking for a nice bitch. As long as your dick's not bigger than mine. I have a riddle for you. What has 2 eyes, no morals, and 4 dead hookers buried in their neighbour's garden? Well, to be fair, not much of a riddle. It's me. My work here is done. All that's left to do is sit back and wait for the gash to roll in. The French need not apply. Only joking. No Germans, though. That last bit, that were going to be Asians need not apply. Only joking. No Chinese, though, but thought I'd choose some white people because it's,
Yeah.
it's fair game then.
It's much more palatable racism.
Yeah.
So
And,
he got some replies from this. He got some interest.
Yeah. I don't know how, but I made this. He was loving it. Well, we both made it together, really. But this same person is recently he went to a wedding, and when his girlfriend woke up, he were missing, and his clothes were on the floor, and he'd woke up in the fucking like a closet where they keep all the towels and stuff, bollock naked. It was like a fucking shithole. So he sent me a photo of it. It looked a right mess. And he had to make his way back to the bedroom, like no clothes on, obviously. And she answered the door, and she was like, he was just as angry as I was. He also, the first time I ever met him, we went out with we ended up going back to Rowan's house after going out in Leeds. There were me, Rowan, Ben, and he's called Ben, and somebody else, I think. Oh no, it was just us 3 by this point.
Right.
And Ben had fallen asleep about an hour previous to what's about to happen. Rowan went to bed, and I was trying to sleep on the couch. Ben got up, walked over to this there's like beer fridges with the glass front.
Yeah.
He had that. Rowan had one of those in his living room, and he opened that up and pulled his dick out. I went, Ben, what the fuck are you doing? He went, just having a piss, man. I went, what, in Rowan's fridge? He went, chill out, man, I'm going to flush it. I went, alright, fair enough.
Jesus Christ.
Pissed in his fridge and went back to sleep.
What did he think of it when you like told him about the thing happening?
Who, Ben or Rowan?
Ben?
We were just surprised, really. I think he first realised when he saw the status that I put on Facebook.
Fucking hell.
I did that to my sister when I was like 9.
Yeah.
We went camping, and for like the first 3 days we were in this massive tent, and then my mum got bored of it and made my dad fucking hire a caravan. But we're in this massive tent, and I've just woke up at middle at night, obviously not really knowing where I was, still being half asleep, and just pissed all over my sister.
Fucking hell. That's much worse. I've never been sleepwalking or all. I've never done it. My dad did it quite a lot, especially when he was drinking. I woke up once and he'd... well, we had a chameleon years ago. He pissed all over that and he died.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Killed it. There was another time he walked into my bedroom. I was asleep and he woke me up just by entering the room. Pulled open my top drawer and started pissing in all my fucking boxes and stuff.
Oh my god.
Do you reckon
Dad-
that would just pay back for you pissing on his head?
No, that was previous to me pissing on his head, so maybe mine were payback, subconscious payback.
Yeah.
It's bringing back memories. This my dad. I used to have a garage outside my window that you could climb on the roof of, and
Yeah.
get in my window.
Yeah.
My dad once came back. I were asleep. Must have been like 3 in the morning or something. It was Christmas Eve as well, and I were a little kid. I was like 10.
You think you were Santa?
I were in bed. Yeah. My window goes. At first, I see a shadow outside the window, and I'm sat there in my covers thinking, "Is this Santa?" And then
Did he
all of
smash
a
the
sudden,
window?
my window just went, and I'm hiding under my covers, and this guy's walking around my room, a big shadowy figure, and he just walks into the corner of my room and pisses everywhere, and then just walks out. And I waited till the morning, like, thinking, fucking hell, Santa's just fucking nuts. Yeah.
Go back to school and it'd be like,
Yeah.
how are you Christmas? Like, man, Santa sucks. Fuck Santa.
Santa's fucking crazy.
Coca-Cola are fucking liars. So, who was that guy?
It was my dad, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He notoriously just when he doesn't have a key, he just smashes the window and just
Well, he's done
walks
that a
in and
few
pisses.
times.
Yeah, he just pisses anywhere as well. A lot of the time, my windows up now is on the bottom floor,
Yeah.
and it's like near the door you come in the house from,
Yeah.
and he just gets home from pub, just pisses on my window. Could just go in and there's a toilet there, but
There's also a drain there as well, isn't
yeah,
there?
that's what he says he's aiming at. All my windows just covered.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Who has to clean that off?
No. That is the cleaning of the window.
It rains a lot over here, it's fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
You know that sarcasm is illegal in North Korea?
Wow. Really? Wow.
He's made it illegal to say sarcastic comments about his his party, I suppose.
Yeah.
What were it? Because he's scared people will because obviously he won't know when they're being sarcastic, so they could be saying something good when really they have bad views towards him.
Yeah. So basically, he's that dumb that he doesn't understand tone of voice and
Yeah.
facial expressions and stuff. He's a fucking weirdo, that guy.
Yeah, he's fucked in his head, and he's all that power. Everyone just doing what you say all the time and saying only nice things to you.
Yeah.
It would send you a bit crazy, I suppose.
I read that he went to school in, I can't remember if it was Sweden or Switzerland, but he went to school somewhere in the West
All right.
for like 4 years when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
So he learnt about like slavery and like loads of tragedies that different races and groups of people have endured over the years.
Yeah.
And so like he understands like what oppression is.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just been brought up by this crazy dad and like and all he knows is North Korea and that's all he's known since he's been born.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
understands how the world works and how shit's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Must be scary though if you're born into that position of power and your father were a crazy guy. you know.
Yeah.
And you've got to take over your family name.
I
And
suppose when you're always seeing that, you are going to think one day,
Yeah.
oh, this is going to be mine.
Yeah.
imagine the pressure of all, like, you'd think America are going to come try to take my country from me. Everyone's going to think I've ruined North Korea, the history, you know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure. I think I'd get all military like him. I'd be building nukes and everything. We've got to
you had
wipe
that-
everyone out if we will survive.
If you had that thought, you'd surely just think, I can make my country decent. And then there's no threat of that happening, is there? All that crazy shit, America
You never know,
invading
though,
and
do you,
stuff.
what someone's... He might have really good intentions, really. You never know.
I doubt it.
He might do.
It's more trouble for him to rip everything up and start again than it is to just carry on the way it is.
Oh, so you didn't do an Urban Dictionary thing, did you? Which we have no name for. What do we... Oh, we'd just say we'd call it the Urban Dictionary thing.
Yeah.
Suppose we could do a shit skit for that.
I thought, what's the word? That's equally as shit.
Yeah,
I like
but
that.
I think make some just have it like purposely really shit, just the Urban Dictionary thing or some shit like that.
Yeah, every time anything's shit, we're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, that Jurassic Park thing at the start. That one. So I came across this accidentally. I basically Googled SmegMen, and an Urban Dictionary came up.
Okay.
So do you want to work out what SmegMen means?
Oh, really?
Is it a large quantity of SmegMen?
Pretty much. Well, close. There's more to it.
You like collect a load of smegma and make a little man out of it.
Jesus, no.
Yeah, like paper mache.
Just more disgusting.
Yeah.
Is it 4 losers in a room trying to make jokes?
That's the new meaning of it.
Yeah, that's the commandeered version that we've...
Yeah.
Is it the collective smegma of separate people?
No.
Have a hint. And don't say it's something to do with smegma.
Not really. There's not. I think maybe a couple more guesses and I'll have to tell you, to be honest. Unless you've got nothing.
Is it when two guys have got really bad smegma and they roll back the foreskins and touch dicks?
Docking.
That's a good
Yeah.
guess.
Docking.
Yeah,
Is it
docking, but
something
with-
to do with docking.
With smegma?
No.
No.
That were a good guess, but no.
What's docking?
Docking's where you two gay guys put the dicks together.
Yeah.
And then one of them like pushes his foreskin.
So uncomfortable watching you explain this with your hands there, you did.
One of the guys pushes their foreskin over the
Oh
other
my
guy's
god,
dick.
that's insane. That's
And then you fuck each other.
Oh my god.
Like one of those like finger things, you know, where you
Yeah,
stick
yeah,
them
the
together.
Chinese finger trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can't feel nice.
No, it's crazy, isn't it?
I don't think you should ever have another man's foreskin around your belly, should you?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe if you've been circumcised, I might want to just see what.
Just see what it's like
Yeah.
if you forgot.
But if you're both hard, you're both just ramming your dick into a hard object.
Oh.
I don't think you start fucking her all. It's just
You'd have to get the movement pretty.
It's just like,
bang on, wouldn't you?
It's just like a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like a
like
little
that,
game to me.
Like when you used to tuck your dick between your legs.
Yeah,
When you
it's
were a
exactly
kid.
like that.
it's like
Used
a it's like bonding together like they do in Avatar with those creature things.
Yeah. Can control each other's minds.
That's the jacking.
So would you like me to tell you what it is then?
Go on then.
SmegMen. It's basically just a mixture of smegma and semen.
Oh.
So what you
Oh,
do is you
God.
let your dick get disgusting and then have a wank. And, it's like the mixture of those two together.
Oh, I thought of a different name if I'd have fucking known that.
Yeah.
That is,
I felt
Like,
like,
what
it was
kind of-
something like that.
What kind
When
of
I'd hear
filthy
me.
fuck does that anyway?
Yeah, not much makes me feel sick, but that kind of did.
yeah, but I bet you could find smegmen on pretty much any homeless guy.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. So that's unfortunately that's what people are going to think our show's named after anyway. Like the writing for it's all green and shit as well.
It's quite fitting that we talk about dicks all the time.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is the SmegMen? Where did you get the name from?
It's
You explained this
just
before.
multiple of man is men,
Yeah.
and Smeg is just from Red Dwarf, basically.
Yeah.
Because I did think it was more likely to be something to do with cum or something.
Yeah.
Well, it is
Nice
now.
to know, yeah.
While we're on about dicks, I've got a story for you.
Mhm.
Right, okay.
Indonesian man was forced to show gigantic penis to prove innocence for murder.
Right.
Basically, his wife died, and I'll try find the things that were making me laugh.
I bet it didn't even get him off. He just wanted to get his massive dick
Yeah.
out.
So his wife is...
I'm innocent.
His wife is-
Look, I'm innocent.
I was actually out of the country on that day, but do you want to see this massive
So his wife basically is said to have suffered an epileptic episode the night before and rumoured to have died during sex, and then a rumour spread reportedly accusing this guy of possessing a penis so big that it led to the death of his wife. So they were saying that the guy fucked her.
He fucked her to death.
Oh.
Yeah, and he had to get his cock out to prove his innocence, basically.
Jesus.
Probably got it out, and they were all like, "That's not that big."
That seemed bigger.
So while I was looking for Wanker of the Week, I came across that one, and it
Yeah.
made me chuckle.
Some guy in the crowd just goes, "You call that a dick?"
Did he get off then?
Yeah. They want much more details about the whole dick
I
showing
saw that.
incident.
I
Right,
saw
yeah.
that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Fucked his wife to death. Well, they didn't, but
He should get that on his CV.
Did you see that Katy Perry's been Me Too'd?
No.
The actor who she did the video for that Teenage Dream song
Right.
years ago. I think it was like 2010. He said that they were at like a roller skating rink for some other fucking famous person's birthday.
Right.
And he walked up to her and like give her a hug and stuff. And then she like grabbed his sweatpants and his boxers and like pulled them out as far as she could to show everyone his penis.
What? Oh my god.
And he was like saying everyone talks about how disgusting men with power are, but women with power are just as disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you can't really get away with that sort of shit these days, can you?
No. But you know, it was 2010. It was a different time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You would not expect Katy Perry to do that too, would you? I thought she was
no.
such a nice girl.
I'd probably wouldn't even be bothered.
No, women can do that shit.
Yeah.
Like most of the time,
Yeah.
like most people aren't bothered when shit like that happens.
Imagine if you did that to a woman and like went, look at that, and laughed
Yeah.
at her vagina.
Oh
you know?
yeah, you'd be fucking.
You'd literally, everyone would be
You'd
like,
be
what are
hung.
you doing?
But he said, imagine how pathetic and embarrassed I felt, and I thought, well, it depends what you're packing, mate.
Yeah. If you were this fucking Indonesian guy.
Yeah, it's fine.
You'd have been like, baby, I'm a firework.
Come and look my penis twerk.
So yeah, is that guy brave for telling his story, or is he just being a bit of a bitch?
I don't know. I think it's it's good that it's trying to get like equal, I suppose. But at the same time, he's been a bit of a pussy, innit? I wouldn't even be bothered me.
Yeah, it's kind of a non-thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did worse stuff than that to my friends in school.
Yeah, but I don't like that people try to make everything equal now as well, because just making everyone softer. Like
Yeah.
white people complaining about racism. And
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
shut up.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like everyone that's white going, you're racist to
Yeah.
other white people. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck are you all on about? Just fucking forget about it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Jeffrey Epstein a bit. I don't know about it. I haven't read up on him.
What's your theory on Jeffrey Epstein, Jordan?
Well, from what I've gathered from my hours of extensive research on YouTube, I think basically it was some kind of pimp to get underage girls for very rich and powerful people. He had like contacts with like everyone you can think of that's a powerful rich person.
That is what happened. That's not even like.
Is that actually?
That's just.
That's what happened. That's not the conspiracy theory.
Well, what's the conspiracy theory then? That Bill Clinton's had him murdered or something.
Well, I reckon someone's had him murdered, haven't
Yeah,
they?
someone's had him murdered. Some people think he was like an intelligence asset for either the CIA or maybe like fucking Israel or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, the theory is that he had that island and all this network of underage girls, so they could, and all these famous people who wanted to blackmail them.
Yeah.
It were all people like Mick Jagger and the singer from Duran Duran.
Alright.
Weird, like the
Yeah.
people where you'd look at them and think, oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, that guy is the guy. They're all guilty.
Tony Blair were on the
Yeah,
list.
Tony Blair,
Yeah.
Liz Hurley, weird people, you know, that
Liz
are all
Hurley?
rich, powerful, like posh
Really?
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
She's fit
She's
as
into
well.
it. Yep. Yeah.
She's like fucking 55 or something like that.
She's a right MILF.
Yeah, she's alright.
That's her from Austin Powers, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else are on the list? All these people on the list are definitely paedophile people. Either.
Yeah, I know,
Just-
I know.
It's just all this contact.
You better not be Liz, you bitch.
Did you see that there were a photo found in one of his houses, one of Jeffrey Epstein's houses, an oil painting of Bill Clinton wearing a blue dress and red heels?
Really? Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
I'd
I
love
found.
to
See if
see
you can
that.
get it up on
I'd
screen
love to
now.
see that.
Yeah, it didn't say in the
Wow.
article how big the painting is, but
No.
That's-
from looking at
if
it, it must
it's
be, if it were hung on the wall, so I'm
If-
guessing it were probably pretty big.
Yeah, if it's a post stamp, it's crazy, isn't it?
Like the size of a door.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, when you see those big oil paintings in museums, they're always fucking massive.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't do small ones, do they?
No.
Probably life size.
But yeah, it were hung on his wall.
Oh my god.
It's up on the screen there.
that little pose as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is taking this to some.
Like, what is that about?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yes.
Like behind closed doors, what we don't know what is going on. Is that a real picture of just Bill Clinton in a dress?
No, I thought that, but when you look closer, it's actually painted.
You
It's
look at
just
the
his
legs.
face has
Yeah.
got more detail.
Yeah.
Treat me
Bloody
like one of
good
your French
painting.
girls.
Yeah.
And then again, maybe it's like some hilarious joke that you
Between
got your
them.
friend painted by some millionaire great artist, you know, and like
Yeah.
they're walking
Yeah.
and they see that on
Probably
your
is.
wall, they'd like think,
Oh, you
Probably
both
laugh.
fly around the world fucking kids
yeah,
together.
that's definitely it. Across the flat plane.
Did you see the
fucking
drone
kids.
footage of his island?
No.
He had a temple, mate.
Oh yeah, I have seen a picture of that. Yeah.
He's
I've
got,
seen
a,
it.
he's got a temple, mate, with
Mm.
like Egyptian gods statues on it, and it's
Crazy.
painted like blue and white with a gold dome on it and shit.
What was the temple for?
My guess is fucking and
Yeah.
or sacrificing children. Yeah. Well, they wear like goat
Yeah.
masks and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So it wasn't
it's
like a
actually
religious-
crazy, but it's so puzzling to me that this goes on, and it's actually like, why are all the powerful people paedophiles?
I know.
What's going on?
I know.
It's
Why
crazy,
are
innit?
all like letting all these people control us? Like,
What's the number, like the amount of money you need to have in your bank where it just ticks over
Yeah.
and you just go ding, like,
I
yeah.
fuck kids now.
yeah, I feel
Or
like-
is it the really powerful people that we don't hear about hire people that they can bribe, you know, or they know these people are paedophiles, so they hire them in positions of power so they can get them to do exactly what they want, you know?
How do they all get
Yeah.
in contact? Like, surely that's the sort of thing you want to keep a secret. So,
What
how
do
do
you
you just like approach if you're a nonce? How do you
They have
approach?
like a bat signal, but it's a naked kid, like a silhouette of a naked kid with his
It's
little
all
dick.
secret clubs, it's all weird handshakes and bullshit, you know, just so you know.
It's got like
You're
a
in the
tattoo
club.
somewhere where you're never gonna
Yeah,
see
that kind of shit, yeah.
in the inside of their ass cheek or something.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't get what it is. What it is it because you've tried everything else? Like, you've had sex with 13 people at once because you can afford to hire 13 prostitutes, and that bores you now, so you just... like, I'll just try a 12-year-old instead.
Yeah.
It's really
It's got to be a
strange.
power thing. Right.
The weird thing is, it's all royal families. It's all royal families from all around the world. We're in that Jeffrey Epstein's book.
Yeah.
Really?
and,
All
um,
weird
yeah.
princes from all random countries.
Is
and
it only
that.
Prince Andrew from ours?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his wife.
Yeah, but
who
it's
were-
everyone. It's Queen and everyone. Jimmy Savile like used to go for Christmas dinner and shit.
Oh man, they've
It's
got
deep.
like a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
house
It's like
on
there's
fire.
it's something where they all know about. It's like common knowledge to these powerful people. Like, yeah, we've had kids. It's just normal to them or something.
What have it?
like,
He tried to be like some sort of pseudo scientist as well. He would give him money to all these different science causes, and then he would invite them around to like pick their brains and stuff. And loads of them said that he had this idea to have like his own breeding farm, basically. He wanted to like get a lot of women on one of his ranches that he owned,
Really?
and like impregnate them all, and like fucking make a little army of paedophiles.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
What the fuck?
And they were talking about like eugenics and shit, you know, like being able to like choose your baby's gender or like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
colour fucking hair it's got and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
I think Hitler wanted to do something like that. He wanted to make babies, and I think he put them in a room and just didn't give them any attention, didn't show them any love or anything like that, because he wanted them to grow up to be like some ultimate warrior or something.
Yeah.
I think they all died.
Well, that's probably going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you just leave a baby on its own.
Obviously they fed it and shit.
The experiment has failed, sir. They're all dead.
Again?
But did you see the guy that was Jeffrey Epstein's cellmate?
No. I think I skimmed past it, but I didn't read it.
It's ridiculous. It's like your worst nightmare of if you got locked up in a cell and they put a guy there in with you.
Yeah.
It would terrify you. You should see this guy's like 7 foot, bald, giant muscles everywhere.
Can you get him up?
He's a scary looking guy, man.
Cellmate.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this guy's murdered loads of people for the police before. He's like a corrupt police officer that's in there for like loads of life sentences.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you put that guy in a cell with him, do you know?
They obviously wanted him dead, didn't they? Kill that motherfucker.
And then if you look at how many people the Clintons have killed, I didn't look into that till today.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
that's
It's
mental.
unbelievable. It's all like mafia hit type stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that and we'll talk about it next week, because that is fucked. Have you seen that film, Analyse This?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, he committed suicide. He stabbed himself in the back 17 times and threw himself over a bridge.
Yeah.
Fucking, the Clintons have literally done shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy to find people like, and they've got big gun holes in their head from like crashed planes and weird shit. Well, I had a plane crash.
He fell.
Should we do Wanker of the Week?
It's time.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's time for the
Wanker at week.
I'll go first. Not from Florida this week, believe it or not.
Bloody hell.
Fucking hell.
A 72-year-old Ohio man was arrested for allegedly slipping into the residence of a 61-year-old woman, ejaculating into a bottle of orange juice that he then shook up and returned to the fridge.
Oh my god.
How old were you? 67?
No, he was 72 and the woman was 61.
Oh. Where the fuck did I get 67?
He got charged with contaminating something intended for human consumption or
Right.
something like that. So we were wondering before, weren't we, on a past episode, if it were illegal to like feed someone shit or to like
Yeah, that shit sandwich.
yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that image just, I know that's a short story, but just the fact that he shook it up
Shook it up and returned it.
and put it back in the fridge.
How did she know?
She's got CCTV.
Oh. Jesus.
Did you ever see that woman that she filled the milk bottle in the office up with a titty milk? Have you seen that?
No.
It's all on video.
Some people are
And you're
into
like,
that,
why do it? That may be even like a sexual thing, so why do it? Do you know, like...
Same reason you crush up your jizz and leave it in nightclub
yeah,
toilets.
it's like that mental illness, isn't it, at that stage, really, if you're doing stuff like
Well,
that.
mine, I can't even fucking... I only found this a bit ago and I couldn't find the story again, so I can't even really remember it, but it were a Scandinavian bloke. He's gone on holiday and with his mate and fucking ended up getting fucked out of his head going to strip clubs and shit, having the time of his life, but he were married, so for all the money that he'd spent, he made up some bullshit story that he got robbed by gunpoint at a fucking, you know, one of those cash machines,
Yeah.
wasting the police time, and then they found out. I don't know if they found it on camera or something, and then they fucked him for it basically.
Bloody hell. Shall I go next? Right. South African man died by wanking himself to death on Valentine's Day. News just in. 33-year-old David Mabuza, who lived with his parents in Bloemfontein, South Africa, was found dead in his bedroom after his non-stop wank sesh resulted in a heart attack. Parents say he suffered from depression and was very lonely on Valentine's Day.
His non-stop wank sesh.
Officer Ronnie McKaysey describes the scene. The young man was on his bed. His penis was detached from his body.
What?
It must have been so intense it just came off. We found his penis gripped in his left hand so tightly we couldn't get it out.
Jesus.
It was tragic. And that's the end of the...
Fucking hell,
Good
he ripped his
wanker him
own
though,
dick
innit?
off and died.
Oh, right, how many wanks do you think he had in the day?
In a
Quiz
day.
time!
Right. 35.
What's your guess?
Have you got an actual answer?
Yeah, but this I'm going to get to how the hell they know, but...
Right.
Because they're probably just making a number up or something.
What did you say? 35.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 27.
What are you going for name?
How old was he?
33.
33.
That really comes into it.
Fucking Inspector
I'd say-
Morse over here.
50.
50. Neil wins.
Fuck
It
yeah.
was actually 62 times.
62
And I don't know
wanks.
how they know it. That was the confusing bit about the story. How
Reckon
they
they,
know?
like,
I mean, maybe
Counted the.
You might have had
counted
like a
jizz
little,
balls.
a little tally chart.
counted the jizz.
Maybe he shouted to his parents.
That's another.
13!
Yeah, it's quite sad, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
At least he died doing what he loved.
62 times? That doesn't sound realistic to me.
The fact that he pulled his own
Yeah,
dick off
that
doesn't sound
bit that gets
realistic.
yeah.
ridiculous, doesn't it, this story? But we're in news. It counts.
Okay, so mine is a Russian man. Oh, well, technically it's a Russian woman. The victim was a Russian man.
Right.
If it'll come up and let me read the headline. A Russian man is castrated, then stabbed to death by his mother-in-law, who then threw his testicles out of the window because he failed to pay child support.
Jesus.
Is this in Russian?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
well-
she
The serious over
Pay your
there.
fucking child support, mate.
Yeah, that'll be a bum.
I did have another two actually. I'll read this headline. Russian man's caught win after magic fails to return wife. Basically, his wife went missing, and then he saw some TV advert where this company were selling extrasensory services, fortune telling, spiritualism, and astrology, and said that they could return his wife for the low price of $4,000.
What a mug.
Sounds about
and then,
right
yeah,
price.
Fuck all happened, so he took him to court and he won his money back.
Yeah,
So
bloody hell.
wanker of the week is obviously the company.
Yeah. Well, which one is yours? Which one are you choosing?
We'll go with the woman that chopped the guy's testicles off because that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked.
Let's recap.
Yeah, what were yours, Lewis?
Mine was the old man coming in the bottle of orange juice. And then
Oh yeah, I
knocking the
liked him.
fridge.
I did like him.
That's good.
Yours was the
The
guy.
62 times a day pulled his dick off, yeah.
Yeah.
That old classic.
Yeah.
Some woman chopping some guy's balls off.
What
Yeah.
were yours?
Mine was shit, to be fair, mate. I couldn't find the story. Scandinavian bloke who had the time of his life and then just said he got robbed.
I vote Lewis's.
Yeah, I think I'll go
The
with
orange
Lewis's.
juice.
Yeah, I like Jordan's as well,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I like.
my vote's for Jordan.
Yeah, I like the come with food.
You're a fan of jizzy
Yeah.
food.
It's good to know as a friend.
Yeah. Lewis wins.
I think that's about all we've got time for this week.
Yeah, I think have we gone over?
Yeah, probably.
At this point.
Yeah.
But make sure you like and subscribe, guys. And
Yeah.
if you know anyone else who's just as retarded as you, then tell them to listen to this.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.